Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream again. Time for some more Monkey Island business soon. Part 2. Let's see, who do we have in the chat? Twitch says Vader and Demonic. I don't see the chat messages yet, but there they are. Hello Demonic, hello Vader, hello to you both. Hope you're doing good. Sorry, Twitch is sometimes a bit late with showing the text messages on the screen. Arf arf, LeChuck. That one will stay for a while, huh? Do we have anyone else in the chat? Not yet, but I'm a little early. But I'll start in a couple of minutes. Ha 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 ha. The weather here at least is a little bit less annoying than yesterday. Like yesterday was a giant storm and now it's just mainly, well, rain. But at least no crazy wind. So it's more endurable here. More manageable. And less noisy, for goodness sake. Being in the attic with a raging storm outside and constantly hearing the wind howl at your windows is so incredibly annoying. Snowing here with a little wind. I would like some snow. We haven't had snow in ages. Like the last time we had a decent amount of snow was like 5 years ago. Maybe even more. Hey Ra, good evening. Hello. Just in time to start. So let's go to PC games. Hello everyone, once again. And now we are going to start Monkey Island 2 Special Edition. Open it here, click on this. Now go here and get Twitch chat out again. Did we have snow last year? It didn't feel like much. Load game. Yeah. Yep. And here we are again, back in the costume shop. Let's just walk around a bit. We have barely explored this island, huh?
3-hour tours. See the world.
Hi, my name's Guybrush.
I'm Captain Kate Capsize. Like to charter a ship? I do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, you name it.
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Yeah, okay.
I'm searching for the treasure of Big Whoop.
Yeah? When I was the first mate on the Limping Limpet, we went in search of Big Whoop. We'd heard it was buried under a place called Blinky Island. Never found the island or the treasure. The captain eventually died of boredom while we were crossing the sea of beige flotsam. Hope your luck is better.
Died of boredom? Okay.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. Not many people want to charter a glass-bottom boat around here. Pretty soon I'm off to Fat Island to try my luck there. But let's talk turkey first. My fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Holy moly.
Don't you think 6,000 pieces of 8 is a bit high?
No, I don't.
I don't have that much.
I guess you'd better find some more then, huh? 3-hour tours.
Okay.
Sightseeing. Check it out. Check it out.
Stan's previously
3-hour
owned
tours.
coffins.
Glass bottom boat.
Is that the Stan?
Check it out. Sunken galleons.
Howdy!
I guess it is.
Welcome to Stan's previously owned coffins. We handle the dead for a lot less bread. What are you looking for, son?
Oh dear.
Need a bin for your next of kin? Want a family plot without spending a lot? You're in luck! Just look at all this quality merchandise. Never before touched by a living soul. Most of it used only for a few hours. Premature burial, you know. That sort of thing. Well, speak up. Or are you dead? Either way, you came to the right place.
What happened to your business in... Yeah.
Didn't you used to be a used ship salesman?
Well, yeah. But I decided to get into a business where unsatisfied customers are less likely to come back and complain.
Do you do funerals?
Of course we do funerals! And not just those somber, all-black, three-handkerchief affairs. We do it in a rowdy Mardi Gras style with music and dancing and pallbearer races. I'd like to say we put the fun in funerals.
Okay.
I'm looking for a good used coffin.
Amazing! When you first walked in here, I said, now there's a guy who needs a good used coffin. There happens to be an excellent deal right behind you. Let's go take a
What the-
look-see. Now this here is the Cadillac of coffins. Look at all that legroom. There's room in there for Long John Silver himself. Here, let me get in and show you. Yes, a man can really rest in peace and comfort with one of these. Why should a man's coffin be any smaller than his bunk at sea? Can I show you anything else?
Kind of funny how the voice I gave him in the first game is pretty similar to, well, this one. Not exactly the same, but it's close.
How much is that coffin?
Well, it's complicated. Pricing here at Stan's works on a sliding scale, based on one's ability to pay, so as to make a decent funeral affordable to even our poorest customers.
That's very considerate of you.
So, how much dough do you have on you?
I don't have much.
I see. I think cremation might be more appropriate in this instance.
I'm not actually in the market for a coffin yet.
It's never too early to make funeral arrangements. Making plot reservations now ensures you a space at our popular Scab Island Internment Park, as well as entitling you to discounts on park rentals.
Rentals?
You know, for barbecues, parties, that sort of thing.
I need to get something embalmed.
Well, you came to the right place. Your loved ones deserve Stan's special preserve. You won't smell a whiff when we're done with your stiff.
I never knew morticians were so clever.
Please. Ugh.
Actually, I'd just like to browse.
Sorry. Health regulations prohibit me from allowing uncertified persons free access to used interment paraphernalia.
Oh, shucks.
Uh-huh. Hey, Corsair. Good evening.
Could you show me that coffin again?
Sure!
Can I close this?
Now, this isn't just your average 60-gallon coffin. This has the full 75 gallons you need to avoid unsightly bone readjustments.
Could you get in and show me how big it is again?
Okie dokie. I could spend a lot of time in a coffin like this. Look at how freely I can wiggle my toes. I almost forgot. I wanted you to have this complimentary hanky. Just my way of saying, I care. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. This thing's bigger than my kitchen.
Sure. Try out the lid operation. It's just as roomy closed.
Can I show you anything else?
I was hoping to like close it shut, because I see a fancy key over there, which I think is the key we need for the crypt back on the first island, but I don't have anything to close this thing completely. Which is still a bit morbid though, because that would mean we have to put him into a coffin alive, which is something we don't even want to do on poor Stan.
I gotta go.
He's just
See
doing
you
his
later.
job.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Oh boy.
Cruises.
We got new stuff at
Sightseeing.
least.
Glass bottom boat. Cruises. Sightseeing. Sightseeing.
Okay, now, who's gonna be next? It's a great day for spitting. Just
Spitting?
look at this juicy crowd.
Hmm.
Step
Hey,
up to
dwarf,
the
good
line
evening.
and test your swill.
What?
Valuable prizes.
I'll give it a try.
A volunteer.
The heck?
All right, settle down, folks. This kid looks like a serious contender. What's your name, boy?
Jusius Maximus III? They call me the Flemch Master? I am, of course, Captain Loogie. Oh, none of these are great. Spitting contest, ew. But okay. I can close the lid, but then he just gets out, Corsair. I need something to, like, keep him in place. I can't grab the key in the time that I close the lid. I have to close the lid, then basically close it for good, and then I can get the key.
Jusius Maximus III.
The Juice Man, Max Mucus. He's juicy to the max. Spit away.
Oh god.
We're with you, Jucius!
Woo! Let's go!
Spit!
Ew.
Misfire, misfire. Everybody run. Maybe a little over the max on the juice there. Let's give him a big hand anyway, folks. At least he tried. Come on. It's all paid for by Booty Island Parks and Rec.
There's nothing else here.
Just
Oh,
put
wait.
your two lips together and blow.
Shut up! This
Are
is-
you pirates or not?
This is gross. But now we can explore this island. Ville de la Beauté! Cliff. What else? Oh, there's small structure. Okay. Cliff, small structure. Oh, a tree. Alright, chat. Do we go for the cliff, the small structure, or the tree? Looking if there's nothing else. There's also a mansion, but I probably can't go there before I can get past the small structure. So we're going for the tree first. Then probably the cliff, and afterwards the small structure. I have to look at my items I got as well. Why are there so many holes?
Capsize Charters. Glass-bottom boat for sightseeing or special interest voyages. There's a picture of her on it. When the tears come, shouldn't you be prepared? Stan's previously owned coffins.
Can I get the plank? I can get the plank.
One end looks carved so it will fit into holes.
I mean, that's nice. That's an outhouse. Why is there an outhouse at a tree? Wait, what is in there?
How rustic.
Use outhouse?
No thanks. Only shiny pages left in the catalog.
Pick up.
I can't pick that up.
What's the point of the outhouse then if I can't do anything in there? Why is it even... Wait. Why is it even there? That's weird. I have to climb this tree somehow, but I would need at least 2 of these things. Oh! Maybe the woodcarver back on Scab Island can make me one of these? Because if I have 2, I can basically use them to climb the tree. Right? Like we can try showing it to him or something. Maybe he'll make another one. But there's nothing else here for now. So let's go to the cliff. What's the point? There's nothing here. Walk to the cliffside. Oh my. Is there anything of use down there? I don't see anything. Like, what's the point of this cliff? Use? We have no way of lowering ourselves down, like this string is not long enough. We need like a grappling hook or a piece of rope or a ladder or something. But we can't do anything here yet, and there's nothing to pick up here either. Well, let's go to the small structure. There's a pretty good chance we can't do anything on this island, but there's one more island we can check, and don't forget we have stuff on the first island as well, so we have multiple places to go. But first, let's go check here. What's this? What?
The ghost pirate LeChuck!
Get a grip! Don't you know a Mardi Gras costume when you see one? Is there something I can help you with?
Nice costume. Almost scared me to death.
Thanks. Where's your costume for the governor's party?
Party? What party?
Governor Marley's having a huge Mardi Gras party. Invitation only, costumes required, that sort of thing.
This is my costume.
Nobody would willingly wear such a dopey costume.
I'm here for the governor's party.
You mean Governor Marley's Mardi Gras fish fry? It's invitation only and costumes are required.
I don't have an invitation.
Then you can't go past me.
Elaine Marley? From Melee Island?
Yep, the same heroic Elaine Marley who killed the ghost pirate LeChuck.
But I killed LeChuck.
Why would Governor Marley lie?
Why would Governor Marley lie? Jealousy? Revenge? Fame and fortune? Attention? Corsair says 3. Anyone else? I was just looking at the chats. Seems like those are all the people here for now. What is his music? Kind of strange.
Fame and fortune?
In your dreams.
Gotta go. Keep up the good work.
Well, I can't do anything on this island for now. At least I don't think so. I need a costume and an invitation to get there. I need another plank to go up the tall tree. The cliff doesn't do anything. Let's take a look at the city one more time before we sail off to the other island, which is Fat Island. We need a ton of money to get that boat charter done. There's a lot of things we can't even do yet. But we got a saw, a horn, a leaflet, a hanky, and a plank on this island. We got some stuff at least. Although I don't think any of these would really help. Maybe... You guys think it is worth a try giving the saw to the woodcarver? Maybe he'll be like, wow, that's a good saw, and something give me, or maybe not, I don't know. But let's go to the unexplored island first. Which is...
Where'd you want to go?
Fat Island. Now please go there in a straight line. That's not the way. Dude! This guy is trolling me. Now go up. Up! That's not up. Up! Okay. Oh my god. Go in the What are you doing? Dude, go to the island already. For goodness sake, where are you going? Ah, finally. Oh, you didn't miss that much, sir. Hello, Antipophagus. We couldn't really do anything there.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
Like, there is a tree on that island, we can't climb it. There's a cliff that doesn't do anything, and there is a little gateway that leads to a mansion that we need a costume for, which we don't have. So now we're checking the second island that we just got here. That's right, I'm the man who swashed the ghost pirate LeChuck's buckles. Who wants to know? No, my name is Smith. You must have confused me with someone else.
No, my name is Smith. You must have me confused with someone else.
Smith, eh? That's an unusual name. Perhaps you have some identification?
Oh gosh. We really need ID, don't we? Must have left it in my other pants? Why yes? Good heavens, it's been stolen. Look behind you, a three-headed monkey! And my ID is on my ship. Wait here while I go get it.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey!
Nice try, Guybrush. You'd better come with me. Governor Fat would like a word with you.
Well, am I under arrest?
If you want to put it that way, sir, yes.
Oh, alright. Let's go.
Oh dear. Oi!
Coming.
That way, dude! See you later, dwarf.
Well, Mr. Oh, excuse me.
Ew. Ew!
Well, Mr. Threepwood, I can't tell you how pleased I am to have you here as my guest.
Yuck. Why is that? I can't say I care much for your method of invitation. Thank you, your home is lovely. Would you like to hear the story of the time I blew LeChuck's top? What should we do? Corsair's like, blah! And yes, I agree, Corsair, it's blah! What would you guys pick? Which option? I would go for... Can't say I really care. Or... Would you like to hear the story? Yeah, I guess that's a good one. Hey Cody, welcome. It's fine.
Would you like to hear the story of the time I blew LeChuck's top?
funny you should mention LeChuck, as he's the reason I brought you here.
Ah, you wanted to thank me for getting rid of him, huh? Well, no thanks are necessary. You see,
Perhaps you didn't kill him quite so thoroughly as you imagine. He looked perfectly
Sadar.
healthy the last time I saw him.
Last time you saw him? Oh no, LeChuck's back.
Ew.
I beg your pardon, did you say something?
I took care of LeChuck once, I can do it again.
You'll get your chance. You see, he's put a sizable bounty on your head.
Oh?
A bounty I intend to collect.
Oh. I guess that bounty would buy a lot of bacon grease and pure fat, huh?
Why, you can figure it out while you wait in jail for LeChuck to pick you up. Take him away.
Yes, sir, Governor Fat.
Well, too late, guys.
Come on, you little
But
weasel.
maybe we can talk to him again. I can do it like now. Oh, F1. Doesn't look that different from the normal game, honestly. But, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Disturbed by the tubes under his bed. I didn't even see those at first, not the Bafakis. Yikes, that implies a lot.
I'll be back.
Come on.
Oh boy.
Don't try to escape or anything. Walt will chew you to bits.
Walt? You mean the dog?
Okay, Walt. I'll be back to relieve you at 11.
It's a doggy. It's a doggo.
What a ferocious looking dog. I can't reach it. I hope I don't have to sleep here. That doesn't seem to work.
Well, that's not... Aw. That's cute.
Watch me flip it right into my pocket. They don't call me the Bone Master for nothing.
Fuck. Nice. Now we got a bone. We use a bone with Walt.
Here, doggy doggy. Here, boy.
Aw. No. Good dog. That wasn't too hard. Now to get all my items back.
That doesn't seem to work.
I can't get to the dead prisoner, sadly. I was going to do that, but... Gorilla and... Wait. Manila envelope and gorilla envelope. What? Okay, let's pick them both up. What the heck?
Mr. Willie Gorilla, arrested for grinding his organ in public.
What?
Mr. Willie Gorilla, arrested for grinding his organ in public.
Okay.
Mr. Guybrush Threepwood, arrested for infractions too numerous to list.
Really? We didn't do anything. Seriously. We just got here. Where is my stuff? Where is my stuff?
It's stuck to the wall.
Hmm.
There's a banana in here and an organ.
Oh, right.
Hey, that tickles.
I guess that's all my stuff back. Yeah, good. We got the key, the envelopes, a banana, and an organ.
What a big organ. This reminds me of a story about a farm girl and... No, never mind.
What? No idea what we're gonna need those for. Stuck to the wall. Can I use the knife?
My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that.
Don't think the saw would work. We got a stick too. The second stick, actually. That's now 2 of them. What's this?
If I could read, I'd spend all my free time at the Fat City Library. Reginald Blackbeard.
Does that allow me to go anywhere? Oh, okay, path. But what is here? I think I saw the library. Oh, and an alley. But first, we save.
No more bets? Okay, here we go.
Hmm.
11 black.
All right!
You're a winner, sir. Which prize would you like?
What you got left?
We have money, an invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party,
Oh.
and a free pass to see the Linguini Brothers Circus.
I'd like the money.
The money it is.
Okay.
Place your bets, please. Easy money.
Hello.
How you doing?
Could you explain how this game works?
Sure, it's easy. Just tell me what number you want, and I'll spin the wheel. If your number comes up, you win.
Sounds simple. What numbers can I bet on?
1 to 32, red or black.
Do many other people come to play here?
Lots of people come to play when we've got a bunch of prizes. But we're almost out today. We only have 3 left.
What prizes do you have left?
We have a free pass to see the Linguini Brothers Circus, and an invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party. And, of course, we have money! 60 pieces of 8 for every bet.
Wow!
I'll try once.
I'd like to place a bet.
Betting costs money, kid. 1 piece of 8 for 1 game.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
Well, chat. You pick one. Yeah, I don't know how all those items got in there. That must have been really big envelopes. TMI, Guybrush, yes. TMI indeed. Nope, you have to pick one. So which number shall we pick? 26 red, 5 black, 6 black, 4 black, or 12 red? Alright, let's try 12 red.
I'd like 12 red.
Okay, here we go.
I think this is somehow rigged and you can never win unless you do something special. Maybe. But I'm just looking around and checking
7
out.
black.
Oh.
Too bad. Better luck next time.
Well, thanks anyway. I hate losing.
Excuse me, pal. I want to make another bet. 18 black.
18 black it is.
This takes forever. This wheel. It's fine, Cody. Enjoy your coffee.
18 black.
All right!
You win again! Today is your lucky day, all right. Would you like money again?
Yeah.
This feels rigged.
You can't win if you don't play.
Yeah, I'll be back later, chum. Oh. Hang on. Where are you going? Oh.
Give me the next number.
First, give me the password. If this is 5, what's this?
4.
Right. The winning number will be 32 red.
Thanks.
Oh. If this is 5, then what is this? 4? Okay, there's some sort of trick to that. I guess we can just open it and see for ourselves.
I'll knock.
What do you want, kid?
What's the next winning number going to be? Who are you and what are you doing back here? I'm selling these fine little jackets. Have you ever heard Legend of the Mighty Guybrush? Open up, this is a raid. What would you pick?
Open up! This is a raid!
Get lost!
That was fast, okay.
You again?
Who are you and what are you doing back there?
I'm Bruno, and that's none of your business. Get lost.
Well, that was fast.
What is it this time?
I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Sorry to bother you.
Not even an answer to that one.
You are starting to annoy me.
Have you ever heard the legend of the mighty Guybrush? Well, don't you want to hear it again?
I guess not.
What?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password.
Okay.
You have to get it right 3 times.
Huh.
If this is 4, what's this?
5?
5?
No, it's 2.
What?
Watch again. If this is 2, what's this?
Need to figure out the gimmick to this one. So a 4 becomes 2. A 5 becomes 1. Four becomes 2. 5 becomes 1. Oh, it's a dice? Oh, the other side of the dice, I guess.
5?
Okay, that's 1 right. 2 more. If this is 5, what's this?
Wait, what? Okay, now you make no sense. That's a bird face. It was a pointy hand. So the first one is the opposite of a dice, but this is different. These are like more like hand gestures, not numbers necessarily. So maybe it's now the the one that is like one down. So maybe you count the ones that are not up. I'm gonna try one.
One?
That's 2. One more. If this is 1,
Yeah.
what's this?
That's a handshake. Well, you know the answers already, Corey. I'm trying to figure it out by myself. I need to know why it's like that. Like, the last made sense, because it was like the one finger that was bent down. But now it's a full open hand. So there's no fingers like closed or open. We had 5 and then we had 1, so I want to say it's not 1 or 5. But I don't see any logic to it yet. So I guess it has to do with the first one as well, and sadly I can't see the first one again. I think I'll just guess, and if I'm wrong, we'll just try again.
3?
No. It's 4. Okay, we'll start over.
I mean,
watch again.
you can probably
If this is 4,
brute force it.
what's this?
You can probably brute force it because he'll tell you what it is. So you can, like basically the insult, you can write it down and make a little list. 4 and 2. So this one, though the 4 became the 2. And 2 was 1.
1?
No.
Oh.
It's 5.
Okay.
Watch again.
2 was 5.
If this is 5, what's this?
Closed hand. Open hand was 4. So I guess it's 2.
2?
Okay, that's 1 right.
Okay.
2 more. If this is 2,
Yeah.
what's this?
1 is 2. 4 is... One is 2 and 4 is... I think it's just the one that is not currently stretched for the second one, but I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna try 3.
3?
No.
Nope.
It's 1.
I thought it was 1,
Okay,
yeah, because it
we'll
was
start
one
over.
who was not stretched.
Watch again. If this is 1,
Yeah.
what's this?
1 closed, and here are 3 not shown. This is 3.
3?
No.
No.
It's 4.
What?
Watch again.
Okay.
If this is 4,
Yeah.
what's this?
That's a 1. The opposite of 5.
1?
No. It's 2. Watch again. If this is 2, what's this?
Open hand is 2. That one is... I maybe have to like start writing it down to see if there's some sort of pattern to it. I could just like literally write all of them down because he'll tell you what it is, so eventually you'll get it. That's probably not a bad idea. So this one, I'm just gonna write it down. This is 4, I guess? No, wait, this is 2.
2?
No, it's 5.
Okay, this is 5.
Watch again.
I'm just writing
If
it.
this is 5,
Yeah,
what's this?
that's 4.
4?
Look, I've been generous. Most of the guys in the Gamblers Club can get it in 3 or 4 tries. Are you a new member? Or just slow? Come back later.
Alright, try again.
What do you want, kid?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times.
I'm just writing it down.
If this is 3,
Yeah.
what's this?
2 is 3. I can't pick 6. There's 1 not stretched, so that's 1.
No.
Oh.
It's 2.
Okay, that's
Watch
2.
again. If this is 2, what's this?
That was 4.
4?
Okay, that's 1 right.
Yeah.
2 more. If this is 4,
Yeah.
what's this?
That one was, I think 3.
3?
No. It's 1. Okay, we'll start over.
Okay, that
Watch
is 1.
again. If this is 1, what's this?
The 3 ones. These are 2 closed ones, so that has to be 2.
2?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
1 right. 2 more. If this is 2,
Yeah.
what's this?
That is 1. Because it is one closed finger, I think. Unless that's not the logic behind it. Chat's saying 3, but I don't get why it's a 3. He has 4 fingers up and 1 down. Oh! Is it 4 minus 1? 4 up minus the one that is down is 3. Is that it?
3?
That's 2. 1 more. If this is 3, what's this?
Wait, I thought that was it. This can't be because it would be minus 1. I think I have this one in my notes. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm still figuring it out. I thought it was simple math at first, but it's not. I thought it was like closed fingers and shown fingers, some kind of logic to that, but that's also not it. And I thought it was a die, which is also not it, because you can't pick a 6 as an answer. Okay, so 2 up, 2 not shown. Only 4 fingers in sight? Just gonna try that.
4?
Okay, you must be a member of the Gamblers Club. But I don't recognize
I more or less like gambled my way through, I guess.
What? You don't remember me?
No, but that's okay. You wouldn't have gotten the password right if you weren't a member. The winning number will be 13 black.
13 black, okay. I don't quite understand it. I thought it had something to do with the fingers and like if you do this, basically it's like 4 are up.
No more bets?
4 up, 1 down is
Okay,
3.
here we
That
go.
wasn't it though. I thought it was math, but I don't know. I don't quite get the logic behind it. Also, was it 13 black?
32 red.
All right!
You win again. Today is your lucky day, all right. Would you like money again?
Yeah. I think that's enough for me today.
Okay, Ralphie. See you tomorrow.
13 black.
You can't win if you don't play.
I'd like to place another bet. Here's one piece of 8.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
I'd like 13 black.
Okay, here we go. $13 black. You're a winner, kid. Which of our fabulous prizes do you want? Take your pick. You can have 60 pieces of 8, or you can have the invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party. Or you can have a free pass to see the Linguini Brothers circus. Well, which will it be?
I'm gonna go with the invitation.
I'd love to have the invitation.
He wants the invitation. Congratulations!
Thanks.
All
That
you
seems-
have to do is watch the wheel go
It
round.
seems like a good item to have. Now we need a costume, and we can go in. So let's save. If this is free, shows 5 fingers, then what is this? Shows 2 fingers. The answer is 5 because he's showing the answer in the question of the gesture. What is it shows? He's showing the answer in the question of the gesture. I don't get it. Or do you mean 3 and then plus the fingers is the answer? I still don't get it. It's confusing. Oh, it's a model lighthouse.
This looks like a lighthouse on a beach.
Oh, catalog.
I've had it with this card catalog.
I need a reason to go through those. Who said shh? Oh. She's back. Different game though.
Excuse me.
Shh! This is a library. Whisper! Now, what is it?
I'm looking for a book.
Do you have a library card?
No. How do I get one?
I'll need some personal information. Name?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Address?
Baker Street is where Sherlock Holmes lives. Downing Street, I think, is where the Prime Minister of England lives. West Addison, not sure what that is. And Pennsylvania Avenue.
221B Baker Street.
Age?
21, 21, 21.
21.
Occupation?
Consultant, freelance, unemployed, pirate. Count the fingers he holds up the first time. That is the answer to then this is. So the second gesture is just bullcrap? And you have to only count the fingers he's holding up the first time? That's it? So the second hand is just complete bullshit. You only have to take care of the fingers on the first one and that's it. That's just not even logic, that's just misdirection. Think one of these devices are Lucas Arts office. Oh.
Pirate.
Vices?
Murder, arson, thievery, that sort of thing.
I see. All right. Your library card will be mailed to the address you gave me. In the meantime, take this temporary card. You may check books out of the library, but only 4 at a time.
That's about as many titles as I can remember anyhow.
What book are you looking for?
I don't know. What have you got?
You expect me to name every book in the library? Use the card catalog like a normal person.
Okay. But now we have a card.
Guybrush Threepwood, 221B Baker Street, age 21, pirate.
I guess we can look in the catalog. Oh god, this can take forever. No, I need some kind of reason to flip through these. I guess that's all we can do. Oh! Fisherman! Right, let's see. Hello?
Got anything yet?
Are you kidding? I reached my limit hours ago.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty fisherman.
Oh, you are you?
Didn't the voodoo woman take out a book in your name? Yes, she did. Each game is different. Well, I'll give it another try soon again, before we leave. We can finally buy booze. Does a library card act as ID? I guess it does. Although I thought you needed like a official document, like a passport or ID card or something, or a driver's license. So here's how it looks like in HD for Glorious Request.
I'm the best fisherman in these isles.
Oh, I beg to differ with you. I'm the best fisherman in these isles.
You couldn't fish your way out of a paper bag, you couldn't catch cold in a blizzard, you couldn't catch a fish at a restaurant. Not! What would you guys pick? Paper bag, blizzard, restaurant. Do you still need it, or could you give it back, else you might incur late fees? It tells me about who has which map piece. I need it for reference, but I can give it back once I have all the map pieces, I suppose. Not restaurant 2. Well, that's 3 different answers. I need one more. Two it is.
You? Why, you couldn't catch cold in a blizzard.
The pike I catch make Pike's Peak look like an anthill. That's why I'm known as the Blowfish.
You mean the blowhard? I am known as the sturgeon surgeon. The fish you catch are so small you need tweezers to throw them back. Okay. Are we doing insult lingo again, like in the last game? One, 1, 3, 1.
You mean the blow hard?
Listen, bait for brains. I'm the best around, and that is that.
None of your hooks are as dull as your wits. None of your bait is as tiny as your brain. None of your lines as weak as your lines. None of your reel is as rusty as your imagination. None of your lures are as ugly as you are. Jeez! Slow down, Guybrush. Good lord. Three, last one. Need one more vote because we have a stalemate again. You guys are good at like picking different ones, so we always have a tie. I'm kidding though. It's all good. One more, anyone? 1, 3, or 5? Anyone? 1, 3, or 5? Because we have a tie again.
Not if your hooks are as dull as your wit.
Perhaps you'd like to make a small wager, Mr. Fisherman?
Sure, I'll take your bet.
Let me tell you what I had in mind first. If you can catch a bigger fish than I can, I'll give you my prize-winning fishing pole.
What's the catch?
If I catch a bigger fish than you, you have to eat it raw.
Raw?
Plain cold and with the head still on it. What do you say?
All right, it's a bet.
Great. I am really looking forward to making you eat my catch. What with all the sewage from Governor Fat's mansion, the fish are usually pretty gross. I never eat mine, just sell them to restaurants. Best get fishing, buddy.
Well, we need a fishing rod first. So let's look around on the island. And then before we leave, we'll try the silly password game again and see if I get it this time. Yeah, I have sticks, but I have no fishing line, or a hook, or bait. What's on this island? Let's see. What do we got? The wharf? That's where we were. What else is here? Okay, we got a waterfall, a cottage. Waterfall, cottage, mansion. Well, that seems to be it. Waterfall? Yeah, waterfall or mansion. I have a feeling we need to go do something here before we get to the cottage. So, waterfall or mansion? Where should we go first? Yeah, that seems to be everything here. Donkey Kong, yeah. Right, let's go to the waterfall. How do I cross that?
Very picturesque.
Do we have something to put the water in? Don't think so. What's the point of this place? Like the cliff on the other island, there's nothing here. I can't go to the top of the waterfall.
That doesn't seem to work.
Nothing behind the waterfall. Huh. We would need some kind of container to put the water in, I guess. Can I get to the cottage? Oh, there's a beach too.
I can't reach it.
Yeah, I can't reach it. Okay, I have to make a bridge of some kind. I see. Well, let's go to the mansion first.
It says, trespassers not delivering foodstuffs will be persecuted.
Persecuted, eh? It's a nice looking mansion. Hello. Nice to see you again. We can't go anywhere. I guess we just talk... Wait, couch? Okay.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in jail?
You must be confusing me with my cousin, Guybrush.
Oh, I see. The resemblance is uncanny.
Look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Really? I better fetch the cook.
Ha! That worked this time. Score. Okay, we're here again. Bed table. Let's see.
It doesn't seem to open.
Oh god, this guy's gross. Ew. Famous pirate quotations. Well, it's called Governor Fat for a reason, I guess. Can I get that book?
More spaghetti pie.
I think I almost woke him up.
Spaghetti pie? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Wasp basin?
There's food or something stuck in the drain. I can't pick that up.
Food stuck in the drain.
That doesn't seem to work. I don't think it'll work with that. That doesn't seem to work. My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that.
I don't know really what to do here at the moment. I'm just looking. The first time when I'm going through all the areas is just I'm looking around. I have a lot of items, but most don't like do anything. Wait, can I use the saw on the bed?
I don't think I should cut that.
Okay, it was a good idea. Guess we'll come back later. I can't get the paintings, can't get the thing. Can I look at the couch?
Nice. It doesn't seem to open. I can't move it.
Okay. It was a good attempt. So I guess before we leave, we should try our luck at the little roulette thing again. And then I guess we can go back to the first island to get some booze. Not sure... I mean, we could try open the crypt, although I think we need the crypt key from Stan's coffin shop. But I also want to go back to the first island because I want to see if I can make a duplicate of this plank with a woodcutter. Then we can maybe climb the tree. So, let's try this again. Let's look at the first hand only.
What do you want, kid?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. If this is 4...
So 2.
What's this?
He showed 2 numbers, so...
2?
Right. The winning number will be 4 red.
Oh. 4 red. That's not even logic, though. That's just not paying attention at all to the second one and just remember the first.
Easy money. Big prizes for just 1 piece of 8.
I'd like to place another bet. Here's 1 piece of 8.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
I'd like 4 red.
Okay, here we go.
Maximum grody, yeah. And we may have just invented monkey stew, Cody. Imagine if he made monkey stew and it actually came down one of those tubes. Blech.
For red, you're a winner, kid. Which of our fabulous prizes do you want? Take your pick. You can have 60 pieces of 8, or you can have a free pass to see the Linguini Brothers circus. Well, which will it be?
I guess we'll take the circuit ticket.
I really want the circus ticket.
He wants a free pass to see the Linguini Brothers circus. Congratulations!
Thanks.
I don't even know where they are now.
It's a ticket to some circus show. The Fettuccini Brothers.
Aren't those the same ones from the first game that shot you out of a cannon? But we haven't seen them yet. Well, now we're gonna get some money.
What do you want, kid?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. If this is 2,
5.
What's this?
5 fingers, 5.
5?
Right. The winning number will be 3 black.
You know, it's kind of lame if you know how it works. It's not even a puzzle, it's just misdirection. Like, you could show 7,000 fingers and 7,000 hands, but it's only the first one. It's kind of disappointing, actually.
You can't win if you don't play.
I'd like to place another bet. Here's 1 piece of 8.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
I'd like 3 black.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I guess it does, Vader. Like, I was trying to find a pattern into it, or I used math, or like up and down fingers and gestures. I wrote stuff down too, but it didn't really help anything.
3 black. You're a winner, kid. Your choice is easy this time. You can have 60 pieces of 8. Congratulations!
Thanks.
Well, that's it for me. We're out of money and prizes. We'll be closing soon. Thanks to everybody for playing.
Can't we play again? I want to win some more.
Well, no.
Oh, come on.
Hey, what's that behind you?
What? Where?
What the?
Hey!
Did he just descend through the floor? Okay. Also, there's nothing else to get here. Well, we got a little bit of money back, but we're still way, way far away from the 6,000 we need to use to charter a boat on the second island. But I guess, what do you say we go get some? We go get some grog. Try the library.
Where do you want to go?
Try the library card. Now, please just go there straight away. Goodness me. Dread, this is not a stock exchange chart. Just go to the damn island. Ugh. Good lord. Hey, what the? You were almost there! Ugh. They get worse. They get worse every time. Go up! Oh my god. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's show the ID card. The library card, actually. It's been a while since we were here. What? Hello?
He's cute.
I guess that's JoJo playing.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Largo Legrand has left Scab Island for good.
Well, I guess all those laxatives I was slipping into his drinks finally got to him.
What?
Don't worry, I don't put him in all the drinks.
Grog, please.
I'll need to see some ID for that.
Will you accept a temporary library card?
Let me see it. Is Guybrush a French name?
No, actually, it's a fictional name.
Oh, all right. Can I get you that drink now?
Yeah, I could really use it.
Name your poison.
What do you got?
Well, we have some specialty drinks here at the Bloody Lip, like Yellowbeard's Baby, Bloody Stump, and Blue Whale.
Yellowbeard's Baby, Bloody Stump, Blue Whale. None of them sound really appealing to me. Which one sounds the most lock melty? I'll try this one.
Give me a bloody stump.
I can't. Chainsaw's out of gas.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I cracked myself up.
What?
That'll be 1 piece of 8.
Okay.
Here you go. And
Oh.
here's a complimentary Crazy Straw. We give them to all new customers of the Bloody Lip.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
We get... what?
It's a red drink in a broken glass.
That doesn't seem very safe to drink from. And a straw.
It's a crazy straw.
Well, it's something. Who would drink from a broken glass? Are you crazy or what? Yikes. Well, I guess we'll check on everyone else while we're here. Well, I mean... yeah, it makes sense, but still, it's stupid.
Yeah?
Largo Legrand will never bother you again.
Yeah. I heard Marty stuck a bunch of pins in his underwear or something. Drove him right out of town.
No, it was me.
You? What were you doing with Largo's underwear?
Well, no, never mind. I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Now, let's try a few things, because I want to see if I can maybe... like, would you like this nice saw, sir?
No, thanks. I got my own.
Oh, suck. Would you like... can you make me one of these?
Excuse me, could you take a look at this?
Haha.
Looks fine to me.
Well, that's not what I meant. Like, could you make another one for me? Ugh.
Hey, nice stick.
Yeah, I mean, great, but I wanted to make another one like this, but I guess I can't. I guess I need some kind of log to cut from. Well, that sucks. Oh well. We have to look around a bit more. Just look at all the places because it's been a while since we were here. Is Wally still looking for his monocle? I guess he is.
I can't believe somebody would steal it.
Oops. Yeah, if I talk to him again, he just says bye-bye, because there's nothing to talk about. But I'll try again.
Yeah?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
It is... let's just visit everyone.
Hey guys.
Saw his leg off? You guys are crazy. What? Oh god. Dude! But it didn't give me anything, but that's unnecessarily cruel.
I did a pretty good job on it.
Wow.
I think I'd better make myself scarce instead.
Dude, that's rude.
I made Largo leave this island.
You made cards out of sand. Do I care?
I guess I'll be going now.
Aye! My leg! Help! Someone get a doctor!
It's a peg leg, dude, but okay. Well, I guess we'll just check in Largo's room if there's something there. Close. Doesn't seem to be anything here. I mean, we got this stuff, the crazy bottle and the straw. You polish it so much it's basically yours. I guess that's sort of true, but kind of cruel still. I hate to say it, but I don't think this is actually grog.
It's a red drink in a broken glass.
Like, the actual grog would melt down the lock, but I mean, I could try it, but I don't think this is actually the same stuff from the first game. I really think I need that key from Stan's shop. We'll just basically go over all the areas again, which is fine. But I'll just try first, see if it works. Use the drink on the crypt.
That doesn't seem to work.
Well, bummer. Has anything happened to the beach? I could try drink it, yeah. I am just gonna look and see if something happened here. There's the weenie hut. Maybe these guys say something different now. Use Tracy strawberry drink.
Ugh.
Oh, he actually drinks it.
Ugh.
It's apparently ugh. So
He's back. I told ye, we don't have any marshmallows.
Well, you guys can stop worrying about Largo. He's history.
Oh, really? He must have finally got that nasty letter I wrote.
You sure can write a mean letter, Fink.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
nothing really interesting on this island yet. But I mean, we got the drink and the straw, which is good. And I guess we saw someone's leg off, which is silly. Well, the peninsula is actually nothing anymore. Well, let's go to his ship.
Where do you want to go?
Please go there without... Okay, good. Thanks. Since I earned some money, I may as well buy some new stuff here. Like the hubcaps.
I'd like to buy these hubcaps.
And I'd like to sell you one of them. They're 50 pieces of 8 each.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you.
I've got a glorious hubcap.
This might make a nice wall hanging.
Because we actually earned more money than it costs, so it was fine to get it. And that's the only thing we can buy for now here. This thing is worth 6 million, which is way too much. Oh, can I get the vase?
Oh, I'd like to buy this vase.
That's great, huh? Too bad it's not for sale.
Pirate hat.
I'd like to buy these pirate hats.
Alrighty. They're 30 pieces of 8 each.
Oh, I can actually get that, okay.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock.
I mean, sure. I didn't see them at
Here
first.
you go.
Thank you.
Wow.
Inspected by 27.
Got an actual pirate hat, that's good.
I'd like to buy these gross skulls.
I just couldn't part with those. They have sentimental value.
Well, I'd like to buy this mask.
That's one of my favorite things in the store, but I don't have enough back stock to sell it.
Okay. Can I get the sign?
I'd like to buy this sign.
Sorry, that sign's not for sale.
Oh.
Well, I guess I could sell it. That'll be 5 pieces of 8.
I mean, sure.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
Oh, there's a hook. Wait.
It's firmly attached to the wall.
Oh, damn. What does it say?
Beware of parrot.
Beware of parrots. I got the ship horn already. I can't get the barrel, can't get the chest, can't get the parrot. Can I get the mirror?
He likes it where it is.
Can I get the wheel?
I'd like to buy this bosun's wheel.
That's one of my favorite things in the store, but I don't have enough back stock to sell it.
Oh, I didn't even see the eye patches there.
I'd like to buy these eye patches.
I just couldn't part with those. They have sentimental value.
Cannonballs. Cannon, can't get those. Can I get this weird thing?
I'd like to buy this rock and roll collector's plate.
Alrighty. That'll be 199 pieces of 8.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you. I always wanted one of these.
Rock and roll collector's plate. Well, how much money do we have left? Not much. Okay, 125. Oh, tiki lights.
I'd like to buy these tiki lights.
Actually, those belong to my son. They aren't for sale.
Whale painting?
I'd like to buy this whale painting.
I only have one of those, so I need to keep it as a display model.
Okay, I can't get anything else. Oh, anchor. Wait.
I'd like to buy this anchor.
Yeah, I like that too, but it's not for sale.
Turn left sign?
I'd like to buy this left turn sign.
I only have one of those, so I need to keep it as a display model.
Okay, I guess that's everything I can get here. No, the food is empty.
It has a picture of a parrot on the front.
I can not give it to him, right?
The bag is empty.
Yeah, it's empty. I need to fill it with bird feed, then. We got a lot of items now. Well, let's just look around some more. You need some kind of reason to fire that cannon. Costume shop, we need a costume, but obviously we don't have one. I'm going back and stand shop again.
See the world.
Yes, girl, we need
3-hour tours.
We need 6,000 pieces of 8 for you.
Cruises. Last day before I leave for Fat Island.
Well, well, well. I knew you'd come back. My customers always do. Eventually.
Could you show me that coffin again?
Heck, why not? Good, solid construction on this baby. Keeps out the worms while your body firms.
Could you get in and show me how big it is again?
Yes, sirree. You know, a person's coffin should reflect their station in life.
If you're thinking about one of those cheaper models, first ask yourself, isn't my loved one worth the best?
Can I show you anything
crap.
else?
I don't think you can get that key. I think you have to, like, trap him in that coffin, which is really, really mean. I need something to nail that coffin shut, literally. I think I need the hammer and the nails from the woodcarver shop. Or put something really heavy on it.
Could you show me that coffin again?
Sure! This is truly the casket of captains. When you've spent your life on something as big as the ocean, how could you spend your death in anything smaller? Can I show you anything else?
Okay,
I gotta go. See you later.
Maybe sooner than you think.
I need to look at my inventory and then see what I do. I need some place where I don't get
Glass-bottom boat.
bombarded by text from the
Sunken
game.
galleons.
Like, I thought I had to, like, put nails on it and then nail it shut, but I don't have the hammer and nails, but let's see what else I could use. This is not heavy enough. Pirate costume, well, I need more than just a pirate hat. It's not enough. A nail in the coffin. Yeah, we don't have nails though. I mean, we have these pins, but they're not strong enough. There is a hammer and nails you can get in the woodcarver shop. I think you may need those. Let's just first save before I try anything. I have 1 or 2 ideas. Because if I can get that crypt key, I can finally see what's in there.
See the world. Sightseeing. Last day before I leave for Fat Island.
Hey, welcome back.
Could you show me that coffin again?
I was just going to suggest that myself. Have you decided to buy?
Could you get in and show me how big it is again?
Okie dokie. There's enough room in here for a pirate and his parrot. Feel free to join me. There's room for both of us.
I'm no magician.
Can I show you anything else?
I was like, maybe I can use this saw, but it doesn't work.
Could you show me that coffin again?
I was just going to suggest that myself. I could just stay in here all day. If you should ever need to turn in your grave,
you could in here with comfort and ease.
I don't think it'll work with that.
Oh, damn.
Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
Yes, sirree. Even though it is used, you'll notice it still has that new coffin smell.
I don't mean to scare you, but anything smaller than this, and we might have to cut off your loved one's feet.
I don't have a use for it.
I was
Can
like,
I
I could
show you
put that
anything
on
else?
there, but it's not heavy enough.
Could you show me that coffin again?
Sure. Take it from me, I'm as claustrophobic as they come, and I love it in here. This baby's so nice, it should be illegal.
It makes people want to die.
Yikes.
Can I show you anything else?
Well, it's not really a rope, it's more like a string.
Could you show
but
me
I
that
can
coffin
try
again?
that.
Alrighty. I've got one of these in the back for when I go. Just take a look at this convenient beverage holder.
We also stock an excellent worm
doesn't
repellent
work.
that I might just throw in for free.
That doesn't seem to work.
Can I show you anything else?
Also, I notice an eye patch here. If I'm allowed to walk around in here, I can maybe pick it up for my costume. But I want that key.
Could you show me that coffin again?
Of course. You gotta admit, it's cozy.
Maybe I just push it.
Do I not look cozy in here?
I can't move it.
Feel free to join me. There's room for both of us.
I can't pick that up.
I've got one of these in the back for when I go.
What the heck, dude?
Can I show you anything else?
At least we get to hear more of Stan's jabbering.
Could you show me that coffin again?
You guys
Of
like
course.
Stan?
Feel free to join me. There's room for both of us.
I don't mean to scare you, but anything smaller than this, and we might have to cut off your loved one's feet.
Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
No problemo. I've got one of these in the back for when I go. When you've spent your life on something as big as the ocean,
How could you spend your death in anything smaller?
Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
I'm not sure if I have what I
anything
need
you say.
here.
Yes, a man can really rest in peace and comfort with one of these.
Even though it is used, you'll notice it still has that new coffin smell.
Can I show you anything else?
I gotta go. See you later.
Maybe sooner than you think.
I want that key, but I need something to basically block the lid of the
See
coffin.
the world. Sightseeing. Last day before I leave for Fat Island.
Nah, I have a thing about lice.
Glass bottom boat. Cruises. Check it out. See the world. Sunken galleons.
So, we got a few new items.
Beware of parrot.
Yeah, beware of parrots, yeah. Also the tickets for the circus. There's no circus anywhere though. I maybe need to start making a list of things I can do because it's getting a bit crazy what there is left to do. I think I'll just do that. So on Scab Island we have hammer and nails that I think I need for the coffin. That would make sense. We got anything else? Yeah, we got the weenie hut. I need to get in there. We got the crypt. Then on Booty Island, which we are now, we got the guy with cannon. Map piece for sale. Costume. Stan. Spit contest. Which sounds super gross still. What else we got here? Oh yeah, the tree. Right, the tree. Need to climb that somehow. Oh yeah, the cliff. The cliff doesn't do anything, which is weird. There's nothing there. And then on Fat Island, what do we got there? We need to find a book. We need to know which book to take. Find a book in the library. We got the fat guy. We gotta do something with that. I'm gonna look at the tree again. Like, we need two things to plug into the holes. Maybe the stick works? Like, if we use this thing that was originally in there... Use the plank. And now we need to put something into the second one. Can we use this stick with the hole?
That doesn't seem to work.
Can we use this stick in the hole?
That doesn't seem to work.
Can we use the shovel into the hole?
I can't dig that, Daddy.
What?
My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that.
I didn't mean to do that, but okay. There's nothing else I can really use on the hole.
I don't want to suck that.
I need at least one more thing to stick in there. But I don't. Can I get a coconut? Nope. Not even sure why I need to go up there. Oh yeah, the waterfall was something on the other islands. There wasn't really anything else. So, we have on our to-do list for this game currently the hammer and nails that we can't get from the woodcarver, the weenie hut that we can't get into, the crypt for which we need the key from Stan, probably, the guy with the cannon back on Booty Island, the map piece for sale, which is 6 million, which is way too much. We need a costume to go into the party. We need to somehow trap Stan into the coffin to get the key. There's a spitting contest for which we don't know how to, well, spit effectively. There's this tree we can't climb. There's a cliff which doesn't do anything. I'm going there again to show you. And then on the other island, Fat Island, we have a large cabinet of books or files. We need to find a certain file. We need to know what we're looking for because there's way too many. The fat guy in the bed. And finally the waterfall we can't cross because we need some kind of bridge. But this cliff makes no sense. There is absolutely nothing here. What is the point of this area? Yeah, there's an outhouse there. Demonic says that Stan's okay. I think he's kind of funny, but yeah, he can maybe be a bit eccentric. I'm gonna see if the pirate hat is actually enough to get me in. Probably not.
Is there something I can help you with?
You mentioned a party before?
Do you bring a costume and invitation?
I've got my invitation right here.
Well, what do you know? You do have an invitation. Do you have a costume?
This is my costume.
Nobody would willingly wear such a dopey costume.
Gotta go. Keep up the good work.
Well, we need some kind of costume. We have half of what we need to get in there. I'm gonna talk to the guy with the cannon again. And maybe check the spit contest as well. Augustus the Watt.
Hello again.
You talking to me, boy?
And what are the official purposes of this cannon?
I watch the sea. When the mail boat arrives, I blow this cannon. Dang ship's 3 days late.
You don't have a brother named Marty, do you?
Boy, the only Marty I know is Mardi Gras.
Who?
Mardi Gras. It's a joke, boy, a joke. You are here for Mardi Gras, aren't you?
No, I'm on a treasure hunt.
What? They're doing a treasure hunt again this year? I can't believe they'd try that again after all the mishaps last time.
What kind of mishaps?
Well, some people got carried away, some graves got dug up. Horrible business. Well, enjoy Mardi Gras.
What the?
Hello again.
Oh, yes. Well, are you enjoying Mardi Gras?
Yep. Can't talk now. Having too much fun.
You kids today. Always on the go, go, go.
Gee, I wonder if it's loaded.
Hey, don't touch that. We only set that off when the mailboat comes in.
Okay, mailboat. Oh boy.
What a big organ.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the spit contest again.
Sightseeing.
2, 4, 6, 8. Come on, let's expectorate. Everybody already has the necessary equipment. Turn a disgusting habit into a prestige-winning skill. Don't let this grass wither up and die. Juices Maximus has returned. Spit away!
I don't know.
What's this? A surprise turnaround in performance? That doesn't quite qualify.
But...
I think that deserves a little applause. Too bad there are only prizes for first place. Better luck next time.
This is so
Now,
gross.
how about the rest of you? What
This is
was
so
that?
gross.
Did I hear somebody swallow? What a waste. Thousands will spit. Hundreds will win.
Bah.
Sunken galleons. 3-hour tours. Sunken galleons. 3-hour tours. 3-hour tours.
Yeah. I need lots of money to get with to charter a ship for her. Oh boy. This is the part of the game where we have way too many items and so much to do, and I have to pinpoint exactly what we can do, which will take a bit of time. I might just go back to the library.
Where do you want to go?
There's nowhere else to go, right? Okay. At least it doesn't go the long path again. Oh yeah, I forgot the fisherman. That's also on my list. Fisherman. What do I even look for? Is there something for like LeChuck? Actually, how much wood from the wood? Okay, I think I have an idea. We need to get books that somehow help with any of the problems we have. Is there anything on... Hang on. Is there anything on... Whoops. Is there anything on spitting? Which sounds super gross, but... Stupidity. Walk through walls, the intelligence of order, analysis of the system, path bending. Subheadings... Subtraction, surgery, sociology, social Darwinism and social disease, comparative social theory. Solitaire, 1,000,001 Ways to Play Solitaire by Herman Toothrot. If you're stuck on an island for so long, I think you have to entertain yourself somehow, right? That's a funny reference from the last game, the hermit guy on the island. Spiritual, Gift of the Lizard People. Spiritual, Over the Crow's Nest. Shipwreck, Sea Disaster. Sin, The Hints of Calculus. The Top 10 Deadly Sins. Slang, Pirate, Shiver Me Timbers. See also Language. Self-help, Pirates Who Love Too Much. Not Eating People and Feeling Good About It. Confessions of an Ex-Cannibal. Sharks, Killers of the Deep. A Study of Caribbean Sharks. Shipbuilding. Sailing. Salmon. Nope. Ah, come on. I wanted the last one. Scab Island. I need to, like, let's take a look. What could we possibly... Fishing? Maybe fishing. We need basically something to help us with... Oh, is it actually on alphabetical order? Fiction, eyesight, wait. Fashion, oh. Fishing! Limpet fishing. Is there anything else on fishing? Food, sea cannibalism. Wait, what? Food? Also sea cannibalism. No. I don't agree. But yeah, fishing.
Limpet fishing, the lost art. I'll have to remember that.
I mean, that sounds nice. We need some kind of fishing. What else could we possibly need?
I've had it with this card catalog.
I'm gonna try to like get the book on fishing and see if it gives me any good information.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
Do you have Limpet Fishing, The Lost Art?
What?
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
That's it for now.
I won't be needing any more books just now.
Don't slam the door on your way out.
Limpet Fishing, The Lost Art. This is a pretty useless book. I'm not even sure why I checked it out.
Oh. Boo.
Thank you.
I thought I had something there. What kind of book would be useful? Maybe I should just go through the whole catalog after all. But that's gonna take a while. Biography, unusual birthmarks, breakfast, how to make friends and beautiful people, influence, a fistful of barnacles, lick the silver spoon, me and Blackbeard, the time I blew up LeChuck, questionable memoirs of Guybrush Threepwood. Hang on.
The Time I Blew Up LeChuck. I'll have to remember that.
Big whoop. Hey! See treasure. Oh. Treasure. Treasure. Tripe. Ulcers? Umbrellas. Underwear. Tree surgery. Anesthetics for deciduous trees. Why people shouldn't write trilogies. Why people won't read trilogies. Why people write trilogies anyway. Toenails. Modern toenail collector. Periodical compendium. Toys. Travel. Treasure. Big whoop. Wait. I have that book.
Big Whoop. Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth?
I have that book.
I'll have to remember that.
Hang on, I have that book. Wait, what happens if I give the book that I... Wait. Hang on. I forgot I actually had that book. It's probably a bit overdue, though. Wait, come back. So, what happens if I give this book to her? Where are you at? There.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Let's talk.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
Why do you have a model lighthouse here?
There's a new lighthouse being built in town. That is a scale model of what it will look like.
Oh.
It's very attractive for a lighthouse.
Yes, and it will be very bright, too. It will have one of the most powerful magnifying lenses in the Caribbean. I'd show you with the model, but unfortunately, the bulb has burnt out.
Oh, okay, we need a bulb. Let's add that.
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
Do you have The Time I Blew Up LeChuck?
I love the little squeaky noise of the chair.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
I won't be needing any more books just now.
Remember, books are the treasure of the mind.
The Time I Blew Up LeChuck. Can't believe I'm reading my own memoirs.
Well, it might be useful. Alright, let's just look more. CD. Disaster. Great shipwrecks of the century. No. Disease. Dogs. Dog English dictionary reference. Craft. Crochet eye patches for fun and profit. I mean, that could be nice. I need an eye patch for my costume.
Crochet eye patches for fun and profit. I'll have to remember that.
Cross-reference. See referential obscurantism. Cryptography. The code in my nose. What? Dewey Decimal System. Okay. Great Expectorations by Captain Loogie. Collectibles. Junk, junk, and more junk. A guide to collectible memorabilia. Cooking. Noteworthy pirate food. I mean...
Noteworthy pirate foods. I'll have to remember that.
It might be useful. Viscous fluids you can make at home. Well...
Viscous fluids you can make at home. I'll have to remember that.
Children's books, The Sinister Beast Under the Bed. Children's book, Treasury of Pirate Children's Stories. Circuses, Alfredo and Bill's excellent adventure fiction. Circuses, Damn the Human Torpedo, The Origin of the Human Cannibal Trick. Cannibalism, How to Serve Your Fellow Man, by Lemonhead. That's one of the cannibals from the first game. Cannibalism, see also Self-Help. That's not rightly categorized. Catalogs, see subheadings. Cheese, Guides to Cheeses of the World. I mean, I'm Dutch, I have to get this one.
Guide to Cheeses of the World. I'll have to remember that.
I'm sorry this takes like forever, but I have a feeling there is at least one useful book in this whole mess, so...
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
Do you have Guide to Cheeses of the World?
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
Do you have viscous fluids you can make at home?
She has fun in her job, I guess.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
Do you have crochet eye patches for fun and profit?
Okay, here you go. That's your limit. You'll have to give some books back before you can check out any more.
Yeah, that's fine. So, let's see. Why is that book green?
Guide to Cheeses of the World. This is a pretty useless book. I'm not even sure why I checked it out. Viscous fluids you can make at home. This is a pretty useless book. I'm not even sure why I checked it out. Crochet eye patches for fun and profit. This is a pretty useless book. I'm not even sure why I checked it out.
Okay, I can just give them all back. Alright.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was hoping that this book would be useful, but nope.
Thank you.
Let's see. EF. Food. Rats as a protein source. Ew. Food. Food noting. Finance. Easy way to make money. Fish. Big book of fish.
Big book of fish. I'll have to remember that.
Fishing, I tried that. American Wenster. Fiction, 5 more than I needed. Fiction, Hedgehog Days. Fiction, Not So Much as a Doubloon, an anthology of a short fiction. Fiction, very, very short stories. Eyesight, see vision. Farthington Dynasty. Fashion, summer swashbuckling fashions, 3 years of popular periodical. Fiction, e-ticket. Education, preparing for the piracy aptitude test. Entertainment, entomology, tomato worms. Entomology, oranges of pirate words. Okay. G. Hogwash, Remembrance of Molly. Humor, Bad Puns for Bad Pirates by N. Falstein. Okay. Humor, Dumb Pirate Jokes. Humor, So you're going to be executed. Dozens of things to say on the chopping block. Grouping. Headings. History. Careful with those cannonballs. Legend of the Glass-Bottomed Armada. Glass-bottomed. Wait. That might be for the girl who has a glass-bottomed boat.
Careful with those cannonballs. I'll have to remember that.
Like, she has a boat with a glass bottom. Maybe she's interested in that. Grog. Addiction to I Am Blackbird's Liver. The horrifying true story of a confessed grogaholic. Ghost Pirate LeChuck. I had that one already. Godiva Lady. The Shirt Off My Back. Biography. See also Adult Entertainment. Grave Robbing. Popular punishment for grave robbers. I got that one already. Genetics. How to make a jackalope. Geometry. Properties of the elliptic hyperboloid. Yeah, did it already. Where I blew up LeChuck. Games. Nah. Games. Fan10 Fanatic. King of Shuffleboard. An account of the Farthington Dynasty. Genealogy. My Mother the Cards. Strange but True Tales. Oh boy. Keel hauling. Ketchup. Ketchup Z vegetables. Okay, this might make some people mad. Is ketchup a vegetable? Let's discuss. Kidneys, the little organ that could. Pop-up book of kidney functions. Kleptomania. Kleptomania. Justice. Kangaroo court. Critique of the modern judicial system. Juvenile behavior. Cow-tipping enthusiast. Collected essays on form and style. Karate. Karma. My karma just went over your dogma. See also philosophy. Internal revenue servers. See imaginary numbers. Jackalope. See genetics. Jelly. The story of jelly. Jellyfish. Our spineless cousins. Indexes. Indian burns. How to give great Indian burns. Indices. Inferiority. Ice cream. Pirates' favorite ice cream flavors. Idols. Tikis of the South Pacific. Igloos. Nothing of this seems interesting so far. Music. Music. Well, world's worst pirate songs. I mean, we have guys that sing awful songs, so...
World's worst pirate songs. I'll have to remember that.
Maybe it's useful. Music, xylophones. How much wood from the Woodchuck Mystery Series? I mean, let's try for the...
How much wood? I'll have to remember that.
Let's maybe for the wood carver. So, let's go get these books.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
I'd like How Much Wood.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
I'd like World's Worst Pirate Songs.
I'm just getting any books that have any sort of relation to any of the problems or things we have in the game currently.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
There has to be at least one book I need in here.
I'd like Careful with Those Cannonballs.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
I guess up to a maximum of 4 books here.
Do you have Big Book of Fish?
Okay, here you go. That's your limit. You'll have to give some books back before you can check out any more.
Right, let's see.
How much wood? I think the butler did it. World's Worst Pirate Songs. Hey, 1,000 bottles of beer on the wall.
I mean, that could be something I could show to the guys.
Careful with those cannonballs. Careful with those cannonballs.
That might be something for the girl that has the boat tour?
Big Book of Fish. It's a bunch of neat pictures of big fish.
I mean, this one is useless.
Thank you.
These three might be... I don't know. One of these might be useful, but let's look a bit more. I was at the L, right? No, wait. Yeah, I was at the L. Mountains, music, Elvis Lives, predictions of future music by Nostradamus, greatest rock musicians of the Renaissance, martial arts, mathematics, maze construction, military, lyrics, magic, sea voodoo, manatees, damp damsels of the deep, manatees, the sailor and the sea cow, labyrinths, language, hip lingo for pirates, a dictionary of modern slang terms, lice, louse ranching for fun and profit. Oops. Lunch, afternoon at Meat Hooks. Hey, Meat Hooks. I like how the NO is also like, no! It's basically just, you know, the whole librarian thing. No! Orangutans, our hairy cousins. Organizational schema. Origami, paper buffalo. Orthopedics, hear the sound of my feet talking. Obscenity, symbolic equivalents of obscene words and phrases. Okra, favorite gumbo recipes, see also food. Olives, scourge of the pizza, examination of forced olive consumption. Scourge of the pizza? I think olives on pizza are actually kind of okay. Optimism, there's always a rainbow. Ah. Nostalgia, soda fountains of my youth, by Ponce de Leon. Numerology, nylon, use of nylon by pirates. Obesity, more of me to love, by Alfat. Noises, a definitive guide to cartoon noises. Noogies, how to give great noogies. Normality, a white picket fence. Sociological study. Noses, honk if you have to. Colds, allergies, and other ailments. Narcissism, narcolepsy, New Age, night, sounds from under the bed. Okay, I think we're almost done. Romance, 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 good lord. Romance again. More romance. Wait. Next to nothing. By E. Marley? Elaine?
Next to nothing. I'll have to remember that.
Hang on. Is that book written by Elaine? About me?
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
Could you find Next to Nothing?
Orangutans and jellyfish are our cousins. Yes. Olive shouldn't be on pizza. I guess pineapples on pizza wasn't the thing yet. I like pineapple. I actually like olives, not always.
Here you go. That's your limit.
I like
You'll
green
have to
olives
give some
more
books
than
back
black
before
ones.
you can check out any more.
Okay, let's see.
Next to nothing. If you can't say something nice, you're not supposed to say anything at all, much less write a whole book.
I thought they got along quite well. I guess not.
Thank you.
Next to nothing. Recursion. Recursion. See, recursion. See, recursion. Okay, that's funny. It's just repeating over and over the same thing. That's funny. Thanks, game. That's a good one. Recipes, voodoo, the joy of hex. 101 essential for voodoo recipes. One don't need it anymore. Referential obscurantism. Okay. Romance. Again. Piracy. Poetry. 3 sheets to the wind. Quotations. Famous pirate quotations. Ranching. Philosophy. philosophy, pillaging. All about pillaging from the popular how-to series. Pillaging, master of pillaging. Interviews with some of the best. Doesn't Fat have that quotation book? Oh, wait.
Famous pirate quotations. I'll have to remember that.
That's actually true. He has the book. Wait. Can we, like, assemble a library posse and just, barge into his house and be like, you have a book we want? We demand
Pardon
it!
me, miss.
What do you want this time?
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
Could you find famous pirate quotations?
I guess not.
That book has been checked out by Governor Fat. Anything else?
Yeah.
I won't be needing any more books just now.
Remember, books are the treasure of the mind.
We probably get something from her if we return that book. But I did the S already. I did the T and U. Wait, I didn't do it completely, did I? Ulcers, umbrellas, underwear, tree surgery, alright, trilogies, I think we did this already. Toenails, toys, travel, treasure, theater, three-headed monkey. I gotta try this one.
The Pride of Loch Ness. I'll have to remember that.
I have to try three-headed monkey, like, come on. It's a joke.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
I need The Pride of Loch Ness.
Which book, Kaori? I already returned the myth one.
Okay, here you go. That's your limit. You'll have to give some books back before you can check out any more.
Let's see.
The Pride of Loch Ness. This guy thinks the legendary three-headed monkey is actually the son of the Loch Ness monster.
Thank you.
Wait, here. I was here. Treasure, theater, three-headed monkey, there was I. Titles, toast, 30 things that taste terrific on toast. Tattoos, why chicks dig tattoos. Tattoos, tattoo-related skin infections. Tattoos, a child's first book on tattoos. Tea Party Massacre by Louise de la Cruz. Okay, just a few more. Wealth, wild animals, Meet Mr. Tiger, pop-up book. Wine, Sniffing the Core, how-to for the wine snob. Woodworking, hey.
Out on a plank. I'll have to remember that.
That could be good for our woodworking guy. Maybe, Autopophagus, but I'm just trying to find books I can use.
What do you want this time?
I'm nearly done.
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
I need Out on a Plank.
Like, I have one for the fisherman, I have one for the girl with the boat, and I have one maybe for the woodworker.
Here you
now.
go. That's your limit. You'll have to give some books back before you can check out any more.
Out on a Plank. This is a pretty useless book.
Oh.
Not even sure why I checked it out.
Like, I have this one for the guys at the beach, I have this one for the girl with the glass boat, and I have this one for the fisherman. But I need to find...
Thank you.
I'm assuming there's 4 useful books, since that's your limit. So let's see if I can find one more. Oh, wait. Woodworking, yeah. Wallpaper. Impact of yellow on small children. What? Psychological study. Uh-huh. Wallpaper. Living in lime. 1,000 lime green designs. waltzes, warthogs, voodoo, yeah, vulgarity, gross things to say at parties. Waiting, is it soup yet? A jillion things to do while waiting in line. Wallpaper, anywhere but my room. Design featuring cute cartoon characters. Violins, 30 non-musical uses for your violin. Non-musical uses? What the heck do you use a violin for otherwise? What the heck? Viruses, things you can catch by reading a library book. Vision, patches. Volcanoes, warm all year round, real estate handbook. Vegetables, vegetables children will eat. Vigorous living, popular spectator sports. Vices, 100 vices. Vicious pendantry, see dual decimal systems. And finally, the last one. Zippers, zipper theory, zirconium, the most beautiful element. Zoology, just one of the primates. Zoology, zoo animals more intelligent than humans. Yo-yos, bouncing and behaving, intermediate yo-yo tricks. Yo-yos, spinning at the end of a string, yo-yo philosophy. Zinjanthropus, pirates of the Pleistocene. Zip codes. Yiddish, feh, and other useful terms. Yodeling, yodeling from the top of your lungs, a study of yodeling as an offensive weapon. That sounds kind of neat. Yorkshire pudding, not quite really pudding. Articles and recipes. Yo-yos at the end of your rope, yo-yo politics. Yachting, all you need is the cap, yachting on land. Yaks, the yak is slow, but the earth is patient. That's a funny title. The yak is slow, but the earth is patient. I don't know, I think that's a funny one. I like it. Yawning, the yearn to yawn, psychological study of the yawn envy. Yeti, interview of a snowman. Xantippa, life cycle of the shrew. Xenophobia, hey, you kids get off my lawn. Xylophone, and yacht clubs, Pirate's Guide to Caribbean Yacht Clubs. Goodness me. I'm gonna take the most useless book. Wait, where was it? I have an idea. Foods, more of me to love? Was it like here? I'm looking for that foods, more of me to love one. I want to try give it to the fat guy. Well, life size and larger, that seems fine.
Life size and larger. I'll have to remember that.
Like, that seems like a book I could give to the fat guy. If he even cares about reading.
Pardon me, miss.
So now I have 4 things
what
to try pretty much.
What do you want this time?
Okay.
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
Do you have life size and larger?
I can try 4 things now. I'm sorry it took forever to go through the catalog, but I didn't really think of anything else what to do at the moment.
Okay, here you go. That's your limit. You'll have to give some books back before you can check out any more.
A bludgeoning tool? Wow. Also...
Life size and larger. This is a pretty useless book. I'm not even sure why I checked it out.
Yeah, but you never know.
This looks like a lighthouse on a beach.
Shh!
Oi!
There's a model lighthouse lens inside.
This is a library.
Can I take that lens? Oh!
Ooh, everything looks all blurry.
Please be quiet.
Okay, okay. I just took your lens. Jeez. Not sure what the lens is for. Wait! I have a string. Can I make a monocle again?
That doesn't seem to work.
Oh, bummer. Well, let's go for the fisherman first. So... Big Book of Fish.
Say, thanks. I've been looking for a copy of this book to help me identify some of the stranger-looking fish I've caught.
Caught anything yet?
Yeah, but nothing gross enough to make you eat yet.
Well, I guess it was a good thing. Maybe we have to, like, literally give books to 4 people? We'll see. Let's go to the fat guy's house now and see if we can either give him the book or trade it with the one that's on there. The pirate quotes one. Also, I could go back in jail, but no. There wasn't really anything there. Well, maybe the developer out there one day finds this video and sees that I went through the entire catalog and laughed my ass off at some of them. Wait, mansion. I'm sorry if it bored you all to death, though. But I really didn't know what else to do. And I felt like there was something useful in that catalog somewhere. So now I have a few things to try, at least. Okay, let's go up. Okay, let's give Live Large to you.
I don't think I'd better wake him up.
Use this book with that book. Oh. Okay.
Famous pirate quotations. Happiness is a warm manatee. Commander Buttonhead. Kiss me, I've got scurvy. Barney Gout. Darg! Rapscallion. Violets are blue, roses are red, we're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead. Fester Leech. Mouthwash. We don't need no stinking mouthwash. Old Skunk Eye.
I'm not sure what this book is good for, but we can try give it back to the library and see if she gives me something for returning that thing. I mean, we read the book, so we may as well try returning it. And he can have his book about eating and being large. Seems kind of poetic. Many of them were quite funny, in a dad joke kind of way. Uh-huh. Yeah, but I did like some of them. Like the recursion one was the best one. It was so simple, too. So let's check out that one book we got from the governor. No, not the governor. The guy on the island here. Is he the governor? I don't think so. I don't know. And then we got the one with the glass boat for the girl, and the pirate songs back on Scab Island. Alright. I got this book for you.
Thank you.
But it didn't really do anything. I think I actually keep that book for now. Pirate quotations. Oh, quotations, yeah.
Famous pirate quotations. I'll have to remember that.
Like, I'll keep that book because it was hard to get. Like, it was not a book I could just simply take. It needed to
What
be
do you want this
obtained
time?
from somewhere else. So
I'm looking for a book.
I'm keeping that book.
What book are you looking for?
Could you find famous pirate quotations?
Like, I'll keep that one as a trophy. Maybe I need it for somewhere else.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
No, thanks.
I won't be needing any more books just now.
Don't slam the door on your way out.
Alright, now we're gonna go back to Booty Island to check on the girl, and then we're gonna go to Scab Island to check on the two guys sitting there.
Where'd you want to go?
Booty Island, please. You've been talking on and off about this glass boat thing, so here's a book for you.
Sunken galleons. Thanks, but no thanks. 3-hour tours.
Are you the same Kate who bought all the near grog at the Bloody Lip?
Yeah, and you can't have any of it, so don't ask.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. As I mentioned, my fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Do you give credit? I don't have that much.
I guess you'd better find some more then, huh? Cruises. Check it out. Sightseeing.
Alright,
Where'd you want to go?
let's go give the book the terrible pirate songs. Hopefully. What is the lens good for? Oh! Hang on. I have an idea. But first, give pirate songs. I said give pirate songs to... Oh, I guess I have to... Wait. Why can't I give that to them? Do they not care? It's a book about awful pirate songs. Yeah, there's Fink. Give book. Oh. Use book with Fink.
Well, it doesn't seem to work.
Bottle on the ground? I don't see a bottle. Above the guy's head with a purple shirt. Oh, that's a sign.
Steamin' Weenies, 20 feet.
We can't go in there. I have an idea. Maybe we can use this to give to Wally, who still doesn't have his eyeglasses, you know? Because we, you know, borrowed them. Because he mentions it's blurry. He also said it for the monocle, so maybe it's the same strength.
I'd go for help, but I'm afraid to walk around like this.
Ah,
that'll work. Thanks.
Nice.
Hi, Wally.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brush.
Hey, I did it! Largo Legrand left Scab.
That's great. I guess I can stop with the bricks through his window now.
Hi, Wally.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brush.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Who couldn't?
Maps. That's interesting. Well, see ya.
Okie dokie.
At least he can read maps again, which is, I think, a good thing. But we need to find a map for him to read. But at least we have a use for the lens. That's good. Do I have something for the woodworker? No, I didn't have anyone for them. I would love the hammer and nails.
Hey, don't touch that! It's not a toy.
Like this plank, he doesn't... Like he looks at it, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I tried... You mean this, Vader? I tried giving that to him. It doesn't work.
No, thanks.
Okay. Nice stick. He's got his own. I still have the voodoo doll actually, which is weird. He doesn't take that stick. He doesn't take the shovel. He doesn't take the knife. I don't have anything else that's made of wood. Actually, there's peg legs up there. I didn't see that.
Nice peg leg.
Thanks. I made it myself. Get away from there.
So he makes these peg legs. Did the guy get his peg leg back after I sawed it off? Let's see. Yeah, he got it back.
Yoo-hoo! Nice.
If I get that peg leg somehow, I could use it as a foothold for the tree. But if I saw it off, it's just gone. Can I try to, like, use the wood polish on this thing here?
I don't want to polish that.
Okay. I can saw his leg off again, but it won't do anything. Let's try. I have an idea. Like, I wish I could take that little peg like that fell off, but maybe we use this now?
I don't think it'll work with that. That doesn't seem to work.
No, this with the...
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay.
That doesn't seem to work.
Something in the box? No. And that scene again.
Aye! My leg! Help! Someone get a doctor!
Maybe the woodworker will be out to fix his leg. I can see. Oh! Ah, I didn't try that last time. Aha. Okay.
It says, out on house call. Please come again.
Okay, well we got the hammer and nails now, so now we're getting somewhere. Okay. I didn't think about just going to the woodworker when the, well, peg leg was gone, but when I saw the peg legs on the ceiling, then it clicked. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So, okay, let's go to poor Stan.
Where do you want to go?
This seems so wrong though. Like, the poor guy is just doing his job and we're gonna, like, nail him shut into a coffin. Like, are you for real? That's horrible.
Glass bottom boat. Last day before I leave for Fat Island.
Hey, welcome back.
Could you show me that coffin again?
Okie dokie. Even though it is used, you'll notice it still has that new coffin smell.
I could spend a lot of time in a coffin like this.
This is so wrong.
I hear you knocking up there. That's solid oak you're hearing.
I nailed them in there pretty good. Don't think I can get them out.
Yes, it sure is nice in here. Hey, I think the lid's stuck. Excuse me, friend. Could you see if the clasp is closed on this thing? I seem to be stuck.
It's locked.
Hello? Is anybody out there?
So mean.
Help! I can't get out of here!
I can't pick that up.
Okay, A joke's a joke. Now get me out of here. Open this coffin right now. Anybody?
This is so mean.
I'm claustrophobic. Someone's going to pay for this. I'd bust out of here, but the dang thing's built too well. Well, if I had to be stuck in a coffin, at least it's the deluxe model. Really is pretty roomy in here.
I nailed them in there pretty good. Don't think I can get them out.
They must have fused with a Teflon gasket. Oh Lord, I'm doomed. Maybe I'll take a nap. I hope this thing's not airtight.
Oh God.
I'm not dead. I'm losing valuable business. Let me out. I need to go to the bathroom. Hello. I'm losing valuable business.
I want to go, but it's so.
Well, if I had to be stuck in a coffin,
it's so funny as well.
It's the deluxe model. I really am claustrophobic. I'd bust out of here, but the dang thing's built too well.
Oh my
Are you
gosh.
still out there? Hello?
Oh, poor Stan.
Glass bottom boat.
Poor Stan.
Sunken
Like,
galleons.
God. I hope
the
he gets
world.
out by the end of the game, please.
Sightseeing.
That's so mean. But now we can go to the crypt. We can go in, actually. Finally, we can see what's in there. I feel awful. Like, poor Stan. I don't hate him. He's just eccentric, but he's not a terrible person. But, well. Okay, let's save. I haven't saved in a good while. But we made some progress. I think we still have the hammer too? Yeah, we have the hammer. Cool. Well, let's use the key and go into the crypt. Oh yeah. A new thing! Well, there's a lot of dead here. Feet? I guess we open the coffin. Take a look.
I'm not opening up one of these without good reason. I'm not opening up one of these without good reason.
Okay, great.
Talk about your slipshod internments. No way! That might bring them all down.
There's nothing I can do here?
I'm not opening up one of these without good reason.
Well, that's a disappointment then. So, I have this key in this silly chamber, but there's nothing I can do here right now. Also, I'm gonna like hammer and nails. I got that. Crypt is now open. But now I need coffin. So I'll just add that. Stan has been dealt with. We got... well, the bulb also. Okay, yeah. I should return 2 of these books, because I don't know what else I need, really. But I am still a little bit stuck. I don't think the hammer can count as a foothold for the tree. There's nothing else here. That's a bit of a disappointment. Just coffins. And I have no reason to open them, so he's not doing anything here. I wish I had an eye patch. Then I have a costume for the ball party. Oh boy. Here lies Stan. He couldn't get anyone to stand him. Nice.
When the tears come, shouldn't you be prepared? Stan's previously owned coffins.
Oh, you can look on the map and immediately go somewhere. No, you don't. Never mind. Thought you could. I'm going to visit someone I haven't visited since the last time. Maybe the voodoo lady actually has something for me. Or, you know, a chat. We haven't been there since the last time we were there. I can tell that already this game is a bit more complicated than the last one. But it's fun. It's just kind of tricky to figure out what to do. What do you guys think of this game so far compared to the first one?
Back again, Mr. Threepwood?
About that voodoo doll?
Yes, it worked pretty well, didn't it? I still have the touch.
Well, that's enough voodoo for me. Bye.
So be it.
That was not really helpful. Alright, fine. Yeah, the voices do add a lot. I think the next game also has voice acting. Game 3. Pretty sure it does. There's actually not much left on Scab Island. All we got is the coffin we can't open without a good reason, and the weenie hut we can't get in. Jeez. I don't actually know where we go next. Well, I'm gonna return the books I don't need. But I'm not going through the catalog again.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Fat Island. And go return the books I don't need. To have a little bit less inventory space. We don't need this one.
Thank you.
And we don't need the cannonball one after all.
Thank you.
It says Woody.
Shh!
Stan's Cozy Crypts. A place to spend eternity, not a fortune.
This is a library.
Yes, lady. Here lies the corpse of Stan, who thought he was a clever man.
Where do you want to go?
He sat in a casket, and Guy blew a gasket, so much for his master plan. That was a good one, Vader. Bravo. Maybe I can bring the monkey. I was just looking to see what the other drinks were.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Bartender, get me a drink.
Name your poison.
I'll have Yellowbeard's baby.
Well, you can try, but I don't think nature's on your side.
Just give me the drink, please.
Hey, I have to crack jokes. It's a union thing. That'll be 1 piece of 8.
Okay.
Here you go.
Bartender, get me a drink.
Name your poison.
Mix me up a blue whale.
Sorry, blender's not big enough.
Haha.
Oh, but seriously, that'll be 1 piece of 8.
Okay.
There she blows.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya. It's a yellow drink in a broken glass. It's a blue drink in a broken glass.
We can maybe mix them.
It's a red drink in a broken glass.
Like we can make 3 different colors. Maybe. If we like mix red and yellow, we get orange. Mix blue and yellow, you get green. Like use red with yellow.
It's an orange drink in a broken glass.
No, orange with blue.
It's a brown drink in a broken glass. It's an empty, broken drinking glass.
Like, I'm not sure if I want to do that. But now you have an empty drinking mug. Hang on. I'm gonna load. Try different combinations. This one. So what happens if we use this with this?
It's a purple drink in a broken glass.
I guess it always makes brown at the end? Yes. Okay. I was hoping he would say something different, but let's try and make a green one.
It's a green drink in a broken glass.
I don't know what we even need. It always makes brown, but you have an extra one. Where's that straw?
Ugh. It's an acquired taste.
I guess we have to mix one that's actually not terrible to drink. Let's try that. Green.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
We'll take it outside then. No spitting in here.
Okay, hang on. Spit thick, eh? Let's see. Time to get gross again.
Where do you want to go?
Booty. Let's get this over with, please.
Sightseeing.
No volunteers? If Blackbeard were here, he'd shoot you all right now. Juices Maximus has returned. Spit away!
Spit! Come on!
Let her rip!
Once again, that doesn't quite qualify. Now, how about the rest of you?
Maybe the order was wrong.
I know you want to volunteer. Juices Maximus has returned. Spit away!
Let her rip! You can do it!
Once again.
Maybe I have to drink it again here and then try it
qualify.
again.
Now, how about the rest of you? You think spitting is gross? I'll tell you what's gross. Swallowing that stuff is gross.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Prove to me that you guys are at least as fun as a pack of llamas. Juices Maximus has returned. Spit away!
Better not blow it, man.
Better not blow it, man.
It looks like he's rallying. Looks like second place.
Oh, crap.
I think that deserves a little applause.
Second place?
Now, how about the rest of you? I hear there's some scouts here from the pro spitting circuit. Ooh. This may be your last chance at popularity and success.
I can't tell if I'm like doing it wrong or do I need a different drink
Juices
maybe.
Maximus has returned. Spit away!
Better not blow it, man.
Looks like someone stopped practicing. Looks like third place. Now, how about the rest of you? This may be your last chance at popularity and success. Are you pirates or not?
I don't want to suck that.
I hear there's some scouts here from the pro spitting circuit. Ooh. Juices
I either need a
Maximus
different,
has
need a different
returned.
order or I have to get a different drink maybe.
Spit away!
Swish.
Hey, spitter, spitter, spitter!
Once again, looks
Ugh.
like third place. Now, how about the rest of you? What was that? Did I hear somebody swallow? Juices Maximus has returned. Spit away!
Maybe I just like this one,
You stink.
then this one,
Baby.
and this one again, and
Right
then that
on.
one, and then this one.
What are you waiting for?
At least he's consistent. Looks like third place. Now, how about the rest of you?
This guy is
No
annoying.
volunteers. If Blackbeard were here, he'd shoot you all right now. Juices
I need to figure out
Maximus
what was
has
the way to
returned.
get second place and then pretty much do it slightly different
Spit
from
away!
there. Like, Let's do this one first, then this one. Oh, that's...
Hey, he's been working out. Looks like second place. I think that deserves a little applause.
Okay, so just that one is second place. Maybe I
Now,
just spit
how
without
about the rest
first
of
thing.
you? What
try
was
that.
that?
Just
Did
Patooey
I
right
hear
away.
somebody swallow? Juices Maximus has returned.
Let's just try spitting right away.
Spit away!
Like he said, spit away.
Looks like
Nope.
someone stopped practicing. Looks like third place.
Yes, yes.
Now, how about the rest of you? Step up to the line and test your swill. Juices
So, the
Maximus
first
has
option and then spitting
returned.
is second place.
Spit away!
So maybe I just this twice.
What are you
and then
waiting for?
spit.
At least he's
Oh,
consistent.
that's third place.
Looks like third place. Now, how about the rest of you?
Gosh,
Step
shut
up
up
to the line
already.
and test your swill. Juices Maximus has returned.
Yes, yes, I know.
Spit away!
Okay, so let's just do this in a consistent way. So just do this, then spit.
Once again,
Bah.
looks like third place. Now, how about the rest of you? Everybody already had.
Hang on 1 second. This is getting annoying. Just for a while. Until we actually get this over with. I'll turn it back up once we actually get this done. Because otherwise it would be an infinite amount of repeats, which is annoying. So let's try this, 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 this. I either get third or second place. Second place is only the first option and then spitting. Makes me think I have to do something different before that. Yeah, nothing wrong with barefoot though. Do this first, then this, then this, then this. Nope. Third place again. I can't eat the banana. There's nothing else I can eat. Spit encrusted paper. Don't tell me I need that somehow. That's too gross. Even for this part. Like 1, 2, 3. Spit. Third place again. If I don't do that, it's second place. But if I do it twice or more, it's third place. How do I get first place? Can I maybe remove one of the flags? Hang on. When he's not looking, just pick up this flag. Okay, I can't do that. I was like, I could put down the empty drinking mug on the floor or something. Oh wait, can I use the organ? Oh. Use the ship's horn. Oh, that actually worked. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn the thing back on. 1 sec. Settings, turn this back on. So this
I don't think he's got the lips for it.
Tui.
What's this? A surprise turnaround in performance? Looks like second place. I think that deserves a little applause.
Wait, how is that second place?
Now, how about the rest of you? Just put your 2 lips together and blow.
I thought it was just first option and then the last
Maximus
one to spit
has
really
returned.
far. Or was it just one spit?
Spit away! Once again, looks like second place.
I'm confused. I thought I
Now,
had first place.
how about the
Like
rest
I
of
removed
you?
the flags.
Valuable prizes.
Let's just do this first.
What was
again.
that? Did I hear somebody swallow?
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Are you pirates or not?
Okay.
Juices Maximus has returned. Spit away!
So it's this one.
I don't think he's got the lips for it.
And then this one.
Well, no records here. Looks like second place.
I got it further once.
Now, how about the rest of you?
I'm pretty sure it was
I
that
know
combination.
you wanna
like it was the
volunteer.
first one and then spit right away.
Juices Maximus has returned.
This is annoying.
Spit away!
Come on! What are you, afraid?
Shouldn't he be disqualified by now? Shouldn't he be disqualified by now?
Shouldn't he be disqualified by now?
Shouldn't he be disqualified by now?
Hey, shouldn't he be disqualified by now?
Once again, looks like second place.
I don't get it.
Now, how about the rest of you? Are
And
you
yes, I should be
pirates or
disqualified
not?
by cutting your heads off.
No volunteers.
Jeez.
If Blackbeard were here, he'd shoot you all right now. Juices Maximus has returned. Spit away!
Shouldn't he be disqualified by now?
I don't think he's got the lips for it.
I think I saw something. I saw that little... Yeah.
He's cleared first place.
I saw the
That
little
was truly awe-inspiring.
scarf
Sports
move
fans,
on the lady's
we've seen
hips.
something incredible here today. Let me congratulate you and give you this fine commemorative plaque. Way to go, Juices! Come on, let's give him a hand. Of course, there are plenty more prizes for the rest of you. So how about it, gang? I know you want to volunteer.
I'm gonna move away because this guy
Just
annoys
look at
the
this
crap
juicy
out of
crowd.
me. Annoys the crap out of me. I want to be alone with
Check
my
it out.
thoughts.
Cruises. Last day before I leave for Fat Island.
Yes, yes. Finally some peace and quiet.
It's a plaque with an odd-looking gob of something on it.
What the heck do I need that for? That was incredibly annoying. But at the very end, I saw that the little scarf was moving. And that made me realize you have to actually wait for the wind. So let's see, spit contest is done. Weenie hut, coffin, guy with the cannon, map piece for sale, costume tree, cliff, book in the library, fat guy, waterfall, fisherman. Hang on, is that thing really worth a lot? Can I just get this now?
I'd like to buy this map piece.
That's 6 million pieces of 8. Do you want it?
I can't afford that much.
Too bad.
We can give that to you.
How much will you give me for this plaque?
I'm not interested.
What do you mean? It's worth a mint.
For a lump of pus on a shingle?
That's not just any lump of pus.
Oh yeah? What's so special about it?
It's made out of rare, ecologically safe materials.
Really? That would make it very valuable. And I do like bronze anyway. I'll give you 6,000 pieces of 8 for it.
Well, that was a lot. Oh, we can hire the boat now. Well, that's good.
Glass bottom boat.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. As I mentioned, my fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll pay you the 6,000 pieces of 8.
You've chartered yourself a ship. Are you ready to leave now?
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Have you got a course planned or anything?
I can show you where I want to go on this map that Captain Dredd gave me.
Oh God. Oh no. Where do I even go? This is problematic. I don't have coordinates. I'm gonna start in the bottom right corner.
Well, here we are. What now?
I'll dive in and look for the sunken galleon.
Are you sure you can swim?
Hey, I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
That you can. Are we okay? We're going kind of deep. Okay. How did you...
There wasn't anything down there. What did you do? Order this ship out of the back of a comic book?
Very funny.
Let's head back to Booty Island.
Okay. I have a treasure guarantee policy with all my charters. Since you came back empty-handed, we can go out again, free of charge. Just let me know if you want to go. Check it out!
Okay, I have an
3-hour
idea.
tours.
I think I saw a sunken gallon book in the library.
Where do you want to go?
I need to find that book again. I basically need to find the coordinates for this sunken ship. Hey, Nikki. Yeah, I'm doing fine, and the game is great so far. I just finished the horrible spitting contest, which took forever, but we are on a roll again. Sunken ship. Sunk. I know what I'm looking for, at least. Shipwrecks. Disaster. That could be good. Disaster. Shipwreck. Ship. Where is the... Come on. Where is the disaster? Great shipwrecks of the century, yes.
Great shipwrecks of our century. I'll have to remember that.
Okay, let's see if there's any, like, stuff in there.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
Do you have Great Shipwrecks of Our Century?
Like, that would make sense. Hopefully there's some coordinates in there, because otherwise it would be way too hard to find that stupid ship.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
I won't be needing any more books just now.
Remember, silence is golden.
Great Shipwrecks of Our Century. Says here the Mad Monkey sank at 42 north, 82 west.
Aha! Finally! It makes sense.
Great Shipwrecks of Our Century. Says here the Mad Monkey sank at 42 north, 82 west.
42 north, 82 west. Let's get ourselves some booty!
Where'd you want to go?
I mean, treasure.
See the world.
I'm ready to head out again.
Okay, show me where you want to go this time.
42 west. 42 north. 82 west. There.
Well, here we are. What now?
I'll dive in and look for the sunken galleon.
You gotta do the whole sequence again. I guess you are. Yay! We found something. Oh. Monkey head. Anchor. Send to the monkey head.
It looks really heavy. I wouldn't want to do anything that would devalue it.
How do you bring that along? Are you nuts? What the heck?
It's too heavy to swim with.
It's too heavy to swim with. Use the monkey head on
That
the
doesn't seem to work.
Hey, what? Open the monkey
I
head.
wouldn't want to do anything that would devalue it. It's too heavy to swim with.
How do we get rid of it then?
This monkey head is too heavy to carry to the surface. Considering this game has no drop verb, I'm doomed.
Drop verb. Use anchor. Yeah, that works.
I got the monkey head! Well, let's head back to Booty Island.
Well, congratulations on your find, Guybrush. Be sure and tell any friends you might have about capsized charters. See you around the turnpike. Sightseeing.
Okay. What the heck do we use this for?
What a valuable antique.
Oh, valuable antique. I get it. Here. He's an antique dealer.
The figurehead from the Mad Monkey. Ordinarily, I'd pay 6 million pieces of 8 for this, but I'm a bit short on the cash right now. I'll give you this big whoop map piece for it.
Oh,
sure,
yeah.
I'll take the map piece.
Yay!
It's yours.
Yay!
All right, I got the first map piece.
Well, that's not telling me much, but yay! We got one. Sweet. One down, 3 to go. Well, let's clear up a few things. Map piece for sale. Done. There's not much left at the moment. I have to look around a bit more. Find book in the library. Also done. I could have waited 10 minutes, but I forgot about it. Sorry, Cody. I wonder if there are any Easter eggs on the other locations. There might be. The next issue, yes, is the costume. Or to make a bridge on the waterfall, or to climb the tree. This guy with the cannon. Hang on, what if I use the ship's horn here? Will it just fire the cannon?
That sounds like the mailboat. I'd better fire the cannon.
I see.
That ought to do it. Of course, I don't see no mailboat.
That didn't do much. I mean, I have an idea. I can maybe buy a cannonball. Are they for sale?
I'd like to buy these cannonballs.
I just keep those here because they're cool. They're not for sale.
Bummer. So much for that. This is getting you re-warmed up for your Quest for Glory playthroughs. Yep, that will happen at some point this year, guaranteed. Oh boy. I guess I can return that book. But that won't really help at the moment. Let's just recap. We have the weenie hut we can't enter. We have the coffin we can't open because we don't have a reason to do so. The guy with the cannon right here hasn't done anything useful yet. We need a costume. We need to climb the tree. The cliff doesn't do anything at the moment. The fat guy at the mansion, we haven't done anything with the guy himself yet, or the wash basin next to him. We need to climb the waterfall somehow. And then there's the fisherman we have to find something for. Can you crawl into the cannon? Use cannon.
Hey, don't touch that. We only set that off when the mailboat comes in.
Like, I cannot open cannon?
It doesn't seem to open.
Push.
I can't move it. I can't pick that up.
I can't use the cannon in that way on the provider, because that's what you mean. I can't crawl into the cannon, nope. We have way too many items. Also, I don't know where the circuit ticket is. Where the circuit is. Circus is. Maybe they're at the mansion. Or they're actually at that little island we can't get to on the other side of the waterfall on Fat Island. I'm gonna try and climb the tree again. Oh boy. Like, I have this thing is one way to go up, but I need two. Can I use this as the other foothold or no?
I don't think I should hammer that.
Okay, I can't do that, so... Use a banana?
That doesn't seem to work.
I don't really have a second. Can I chop down this, or saw down this tree? I guess not.
I don't think I should cut that.
Okay, never mind then. Shovel doesn't work, knife doesn't work, sticks don't work, saw doesn't work. This one does work, but I need a second one to stand on. Have you used the organ for anything? No, not really.
Where do you want to go?
Let's check.
Deep inside LeChuck's fortress.
LeChuck, sir, I regret to report that Guybrush has found one of the map pieces to Big Whoop.
You will regret it a lot more if he finds another. Stop him at any cost. But remember, I want him alive.
Yes, sir. Creep.
Okay. While I'm here, I'm just gonna return this book, and I want to check on the map here what I can do. So give this to you. Thank you. It was useful.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm probably way too nice for returning all these books. I can't take down that poster. Can I use the hammer to take down the poster?
I don't think I should hammer that.
Can I take up this poster? Blackbeard.
No thanks. I've got enough trouble in this town.
Okay, I guess I can't. Dude speaks of a lot of consumption. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's nothing in the mansion I can do at the moment. And the waterfall. And there's a cottage and a beach, but I need to cross the waterfall for that. I have one idea.
Where do you want to go?
Something kinda obvious that I did not even try. Or even considered when I first got here. Since it is, well, literally extremely straightforward. You know, that happens sometimes when I just try to think of solutions. I don't even try the most simple things. Because there's a monkey there. And I have a banana.
Hey, don't bug the monkey!
Or give the organ to the monkey?
Jojo already has a job. I don't know how to play.
Hey, don't bug the monkey!
I thought it would be good.
Hey, don't bug the monkey!
This doesn't work. What happens if you put Kate's face on the poster? It would be kind of mean, because she's not wanted. Can't talk to Jojo. Can I use the metronome?
I don't want to get the monkey mad.
Use the banana on the piano.
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay.
Hey, don't bug the monkey!
I guess I can't bug the monkey.
Jojo already has a job. I don't know how to play.
I'd love it if you get a bad ending if you didn't return the library books, as in a good ending, then suddenly a huge overdue bill. I mean, it may happen. Eat the banana? I can't. Open banana.
I don't want it to get all brown and mushy.
Oh, okay. Talented monkey, yeah, I know, right? He's really... I mean, he's doing a great job, but there's sadly no customers here who can enjoy his piano playing. It's a shame I just can't, like, make him go away or something. Well, so much for my idea. Just giving the banana to the monkey. That doesn't work.
Hey! Hired help only!
I'll go check in the kitchen again. It's been a while since I've been there. Oh, the rat is still in there. Yuck. Is there anything else here? Why don't I hear the music from here? That's kind of weird. It's like right next door. I guess that's not anything. Let's see. What did I never use before? I never used the parrot chow bag.
It has a picture of a parrot on the front.
Yeah, but it's empty. The leaflet, the hanky, the banana, the organ, the tickets to the circus, the hubcap, the pirate hats, the
Beware of Parrot.
The Beware of Parrot sign, the rock and roll collector plates, and that's pretty much it. And I got left the weenie hut we can't go in, the coffin we don't open without a reason, the guy with the cannon, the costume, the tree, the cliff, the fat guy on the bed, the waterfall, and the fisherman. We got way too many items and I don't know any of them that could be useful. I was thinking of like bringing the monkey along and then using him as a bridge more or less for the waterfall, or maybe let him help me climb the tree. But that doesn't work. Maybe give the banana to the barkeeper for Jojo?
No thanks. No thanks.
Bummer. Give the green drink.
Actually, I don't drink.
Oh, wow, okay. I guess once we have the map complete, all four of them, we need to show it to Wally so he can tell us where exactly the map is, or the island is.
He's cute. I wouldn't want to do that to an innocent monkey. I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to disturb him.
I guess I'll add Jojo to Scab Islands. And let's go make a little save. How far are we in? 52%, not bad. A little bit over half. Maybe I should return the hammer to the wood carver, or... I don't know. I'm too nice. I'm a pirate. Why should I do that, actually? There's not much else here to do. I wish I knew how to get into the weenie hut, because that's where one of the map pieces is, but I guess you can't go in yet.
Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below.
Yeah, we already got that.
Funny, that looks just like my hammer, which I have been missing. Just put it back on the hook and I won't press charges.
Okay. Guess we don't need it anymore. And we can always get it back if we really need it. What the heck?
This might make a nice wall hanging.
What the heck do you need a hubcap for? It seems so out of place. I wonder why we still have that silly voodoo doll. We're not even near Largo. I have to stop in a couple of minutes. I have a few more things I can try, but I'm running a bit low on steam.
Where do you want to go?
Like, let's try this. Oh, you actually can't do that.
It's Captain Kate.
Lol. I mean, you can do that, but not sure if that helps. Guess it does, sort of.
It's already pulled back.
Okay, there's nothing to do.
A fine example of dieting gone horribly wrong.
There's nothing else here, I guess. Nope. Let's check the waterfall again. If I can get across the waterfall, I can get to the beach and the cottage, which is 2 new places to check. Oh. Oh dear.
Excuse me. Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
No, my name is Kate Capsize. You must have me confused with someone else.
Kate, eh? That's an unusual name. Perhaps you have some identification.
My ID is on my ship. Wait here while I go and get it.
Nice try, Guybrush. I don't know how you got out of the jail, but I'm taking you back in.
Uh-oh. I guess we'll go visit her in a bit. That's not nice, what we just did. We're kind of mean in this game. I mean, we are a pirate, so...
Very picturesque.
How do we get to the other side? I wish I had something to cross. I don't really. I don't have anything to fill it with water. Wait, can I use this to fill it with...
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay, with water. Nope. I feel like we need like rope or planks or something. Oh, walk the path. Oh, it just takes me out. Okay. Oh, what the? I never got up here. Pump?
What's this doing in a pirate game?
Wait, pump? Oh, the hubcap.
I don't have a use for it.
Wait, pump? How do we rotate the pump? How do we... Wait, push?
I can't move it.
Pick up?
I can't pick that up.
Use pump. I have to use an item on it. Question mark. I'm gonna add that. Pump. Oh, I guess I have to turn off the waterfall, I guess. So I can actually remove waterfall and pump is enough. Yeah, I thought I could like use the hubcap as a rotating device, but I can't. Use the plate.
Soil the king's image? Sacrilege!
Okay. This is kind of weird. Not sure what to do here yet. Can you open the organ grinder for parts? I mean,
it doesn't seem to open.
I can't open it.
I don't know how to play. Well, that doesn't seem to work. I can't move it. I can't move it. What a big organ. What a big organ.
Nope. It has a crank. I mean, I can try get the hammer again. But for now, we're gonna visit Kate's, and that's gonna be it for today. Yeah. Hi.
Fools. Idiots. Idiots.
Oh,
They
vanilla
can't
envelope.
keep me locked up.
Hang on. What's in this
Fools.
one? Hey, there's some near grog in here. It's a plastic recyclable bottle of near grog.
Fools.
Near grog.
They can't keep me locked up.
Okay, I'll leave.
Fools.
I'll set you free.
Who is this Peepwind character anyway? Hey!
Uh-oh. I can explain.
Thanks for letting me out of there. You'll have to excuse me if I don't stick around. I've got to find out who framed me.
No problem. We got this bottle.
It's a plastic recyclable bottle of near grog.
Plastic bottle. Can I open it?
It doesn't seem to open.
Not sure what I need a bottle for. But, yeah. It's near grog. It's not actual grog. It's fake. But I know someone who may like it. And we can pick up this poster again. Why not? So I have an idea.
Where do you want to go?
We can go to Scab Island and maybe give the grog to the near grog to the guy. I think he was all out. Didn't he mention that he was all out of near grog?
No thanks.
Oh, damn.
Well, I'll only drink part of it. I can't move it. Jojo's too into his music to notice.
But now it's half a bottle. Wait, if I...
Well, only drink part of it.
1/3? Hang on.
Well, only drink part of it.
1/4?
Well, only drink part of it.
1/5?
Well, only drink part of it.
1/6?
Well, only drink part of it.
How far does it go?
Well, only drink part of it.
1/8?
Well, only drink part of it.
1/9? What?
Well, only drink part of it.
1/10? What the heck?
Well, only drink part of it.
How far does it actually...
Well, only drink part of it.
1/12? Jeez.
Well, only drink part of it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, only drink part of it.
I think it goes on forever.
Well, only drink part of it.
Fine, 1/15. We'll keep it that way. No, we used an actual key for the lock, Corsair, earlier. The crypt key. We got it from Stan's shop. I love that the monkey is playing an almost accurate version of the main theme from Mission Impossible. Really? Guybrush only nips. Yep. 1 out of 1,000. No, please. I'll be here all day. Well, MI is Mission Impossible, but okay, I guess in this case it would make more sense if it was Monkey Island. Oh man, I don't really know what to use the silly bottle for. I'm kind of worn out. So I'm just gonna save here and I guess we continue next week. Maybe with some more fresh ideas. Because I don't really know at the moment. But it's about time to stop at least. So hey, we got some stuff done at least. We started at like 22% and now we're at 54%. Not too bad, I guess. After only 2 streams of this game, we're over halfway. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I guess next time Friday, we will continue and hopefully find at least one more map piece. But until then, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a good evening, and I'll see you guys next week. So take care, everyone, and I'll catch you later. See you next time. Bye-bye.